The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 got some major upgrade at Samsung's latest Unpacked event in Paris, and while the clamshell foldable smartphone market has seen competition in the recent years, the only credible threat to the Samsung dominance is the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Now let's find out what are the key differences between the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Starting with the design, display and the build quality, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 opts for the glass back panel with a Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection on the cover, display and aluminum frame. The Razr 50 Ultra, on the other hand, features a leather back panel with aluminum frame and a Gorilla Glass Victus protection on the cover screen. Moreover, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 is slightly sleek and lighter than the Razr 50 Ultra. The noticeable difference here is that the cover display on the Razr 50 Ultra encompasses the entire back panel, while the Galaxy Z Flip 6 cover screen appears to be shaped like a folder, leaving the two camera sensor out of the display area. The cover display of the Razr 50 Ultra will support 120Hz of refresh rate, whereas 60Hz of refresh rate is supported by the cover display of the Galaxy Z Flip 6. Both the Flip smartphones offer IPX8 water resistance, although the Galaxy Z Flip 6 has an advantage of IP48 rating, should protect against larger dust particles. Both phones features LTPO AMOLED main display with Full HD Plus resolution. However, the Razr 50 Ultra has slightly brighter inner display and support Dolby Vision. It also has the higher 160Hz refresh rate as compared to 120Hz refresh rate for the Galaxy Z Flip 6. In terms of the display quality, the cover screen of the Razr 50 Ultra has the Z Flip 6 speed. Additionally, the Razr 50 Ultra can run just about any apps or games on its cover screen, offering much more flexibility and making it more functional than the outer display of the Galaxy Z Flip 6. In terms of the performance, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip make it the most powerful clamshell foldable to date. The Razr 50 Ultra, although it's using the same Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be coming with an overclocked version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is powerful than the ordinary Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Both the Razr 50 Ultra and the Galaxy Z Flip 6 boast a wealth of AI features to improve performance and provide a more seamless experience to the user. However, Motorola software is rather clean and free of bloatware, where the Galaxy Z Flip 6 goes heavy on pre-installed apps. On the flip side, Samsung offers much better software support and more consistent upgrade cycles than Motorola, giving it an edge in terms of the longevity. Both the Razr 50 Ultra and the Z Flip 6 features a similar sized battery of 4000 mAh, although we would have to give Motorola the edge here as flagship chip on the Flip 6 will consume more power. Both the phones support fast wired and the wireless charging, although Motorola wired charging support is faster, which is 45 watt as compared to 25 watt for the Galaxy Z Flip 6. Moving on towards the optics, the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra features a 50 megapixel primary sensor with the optical image stabilization support. The main camera is accompanied by a 50 megapixel telephoto lens for 2x zoom. Up front, there is 32 megapixel of a selfie camera as well. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 gets an upgraded 50 megapixel primary sensor with optical image stabilization support. The 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 10 megapixel of front selfie camera are the same as those for the Galaxy Z Flip 5. However, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 recently received the flagship treatment with an upgraded main camera sensor. Samsung also heavily relies on software, and with the aid of the AI, the Z Flip 6 camera is going to get significant boost. If you were chosen one of the two of the camera performances, it would have to be the Galaxy Z Flip 6. Now at the end, what are going to be my final thoughts? Well, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 does have an edge over the Razr 50 Ultra in terms of the hardware and the build quality. Samsung also offer better software support and AI features over the Razr 50 Ultra. On the flip side, the Motorola Razr 50 Ultra takes a major win on the display front. Fortunately for Motorola, display plays a pivotal role on the clamshell foldable. Not only does Motorola have the larger cover screen of any flip smartphone, but it also the most functional with the widest range of apps supported. If I have to pick between one of the two, it would be the Razr 50 Ultra for the utility of the second screen and the lower price tag. However, for those who prefer better camera performance and software reliability, I would say that Galaxy Z Flip 6 would be a great option. And you guys, these are my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.